Hello, welcome to another episode of Enshrouded. We are on the load screen because I'm getting a really weird FPS with having OBS started after Enshrouded. So I thought, is there an order that I need to do? So what I did was I closed out Enshrouded completely with OBS active, and it seems like my frames per second are still in the tank. I don't understand it, but let's see what happens. Now my frames are dropping left and right, so I'm not sure what's going on tonight at all. This is really weird, absolutely insane. And if we continue down our FPS path, we will be not in a good situation. So I'm going to wait here just for a second, just a moment. Let it go up a little bit. I'm at 23, 22. It doesn't seem like it's a good frames per minute, or per second, excuse me. The game just doesn't seem, it's kind of choppy. Weird, right? Let me know on your side if you guys see anything interesting. But it looks like it's starting to strange things are afoot at the Circle K. All right, let's see. Looking, Edge opens up, and I'm wondering if Edge has some kind of programmatic thing behind it. I heard Edge has a little, Microsoft Edge has some containers that Windows uses for certain things, and it's really annoying, to say the least. And let's see if that made it worse or better. My side looks good. I don't know about YouTube's side. Let's see if it starts to stream a little bit better. It seems like I'm still dropping frames though. Weird, right? So tonight we're just doing whatever we feel like it. So hopefully we will do stuff that is cool and do a little bit more than we did in Crimson Desert, I can tell you that much. There's Howling Mountain, should be in that direction, maybe? Let's see. Howling Mountain should be able... Oh, so that is the inner sanctum of the Pillars of Creation, so I don't think we can see it from here. Actually, you know what? That might be Howling Mountain right there. All the way in the center of the screen. That might be. Let's take a trip to Howling Mountain. Let's fast travel there and see what happens. Hopefully, we calm down on this stream. I'm not sure why this stream is like it is. Here, let me see what I can do. Refresh this area. Okay, so it definitely says that we are experiencing problems. There we go. I am so far behind. All right. Weird. So why is it doing this? It is weird, is what it is. I'm finally back up to my FPS as a definite 60 or 50 something. I keep forgetting. I know the controls from the other. There we go. Let's see if this settles down. It looks like it's not doing what it should do. But I'm good at my frames per second on the game itself back at the host computer. So let's see what happens. Oh, this is so annoying. From Crimson Desert last night, they locked up. And I was like, what in good God's name? All right, let's see. No. So what was I doing? I have no idea what I was doing. Oh, boy. I guess I can... Oh, I can't. I don't have anything to build the rake with. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's go get my rake. And hopefully the stream will settle down, as it is still doing what it wants to do. I am curious on what is going on. And weird, right? You may experience some lag. No. There we go. I don't know how not to experience the lag. No, I didn't want to go up. I wanted to go down. All right. And hopefully this just kind of settles in. Gee whiz. Why is it not? And let me do this. Go to my task manager and figure out what's going on. Looks like my Ethernet performance sucks. Very weird. What else? GPU's not doing too bad. I'm trying to think. Details, maybe? No. Services? I have no idea. None. Processes would be the first thing I would go to. But I'm also trying to think of what could be running in the background that is updating without my permission. I hate that. Let me try something else. I'm going to go to Windows Update and see if it is on. Let's see what's going on. Doesn't look like it's trying to activate or anything. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see if this just kind of pans out, I guess. I mean, you need that. I'm not so sure I need anything else. Maybe some dirt, but that's fertile dirt. I really want the good dirt from the Kindle, or not the Kindle, it's the Albany Summit. Oh, maybe that's what we'll go and get. Did I see 4 pickaxes? No. Did I put the pickaxes over here? It's been so long since I've played because I've been trying to play. What do you call it? Crimson Desert, which is disappointing me left and right. What do I do here? I am just going all over the place with this. So if you see lag, you know why. I just can't figure it out tonight. In the background that's on, that should be doing anything. Let's see if I go to settings, maybe on the actual Stream. Let's see what my settings are on output. Let's go to 15,000. Oh, wait. I can't type it in, really? Let's try that. Let's see what happens. It's like I thought it was trying to push more than it could, maybe. But I don't remember it being at 30,000 earlier. Oh my goodness. Go to 20,000. And I have never had to go in here before. I usually just keep it where it's supposed to be. And it should be fine, but it's not. All right, let's see. I am looking for something here. My extra pickaxes might be up in actually Howling Mountain. Treat. Yeah, I think so. All right. Looks like we might get a little bit steadier bit rate, maybe. There we go. We are good to go on frames per second, but all right. Well, always when switching games, it's just weird. Why I am unsteady is beyond me, though. I am dropping frames left and right. This might not be a good night for this. I wonder. Interesting. Okay, well, we're excellent again, so hopefully that'll stay. And we will go to the Howling Mountain Retreat. And hopefully stabilize at a decent KPS. That is wicked. Just very wicked right now. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you see some lag. If you do, I'll figure out something, you know what I'm saying? Bring that up just in case I want to build something in with the polished granite. And what else can I bring up there? Refined wood block. Half timber. Actually, you know what? Before I start building, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to try to find some Albany Summit dirt worthy. All right, which direction do I want to go? I want to go. If I go that way, I'm going to have to. Yeah, I can't go that way. I'll probably be better off this way. And go over here for some quality dirt. I should be able to get below the frost line as well. Should be some quality dirt right over here. Oh, look at that. Well, we'll be under the frost line, though. No, I'm still on there. Still on above the frost line, really? And I need to do a real quick use. There we go. Perfect. I guess I can probably jump over to there. go down. There we go. And I'm thinking this area might be okay. That's the Albanine Summons dirt. It's not fertile, but it'll do for now. Because I need some for... I'd like the fertile, but I don't think there's anything fertile over here. That's moss. That's just dirt. All right, we'll take it. Sure. I'd like to keep the dirt the same up top, you know what I mean? It looks like I get rocks, but I don't think I get rocks. I just get the dirt. Nice. And this is hopefully stabilizing. So hopefully. It is weird that it's not stabilizing. It's almost like somebody is downloading something. Not so sure, though. I hope not. Because that uses a lot of bandwidth. Alright. I'm going to go back to my settings because I put this on a stream for 30,000 for a reason. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see what happens from here. All right. And I'll probably, like I said, I'm probably going to put more native trees up there. And this is a lot of dirt, actually. I'm not hitting a lot of stone, which is really cool. And hopefully, I won't. Because I don't need normal stone. If I get granite, it'll be okay, but... Look how deep this is. That's pretty cool. I'm going to need some of this to plant the trees in. Which is interesting because the graphics show the trees are growing in moss, but that's not really what they grow in, right? I just might use some fertilized soil as well. And luckily, this is far enough down where I don't have to worry about it being persistent. So I was thinking about the GPU, CPU, SSD, all the silicon issues that we're having. And Suno came out with version 5.5. So what I did was I was like, okay, let's write a song on it. So I did, and it's pretty good. I think so, anyway. But the I'll be putting it out. It's too good, so I'll put it on the channel once I get a halfway decent picture or pictures to run through the song, so I can give you something to look at as we're singing about the woes of the computer industry. How are we doing here? I was hoping that I don't need all that much, but since I'm here, right? That's not what it's gonna do. I am so used to the other game now. I wonder if that's gonna have fertile. Let's go down and find out. This is one of the best aspects of the game. Wow. That was closer than I anticipated. But you know what? It's okay. Because I got him. I kind of brute forced it, but you know what? That's okay too. I'll take it. Really? Let's hit him with a frost arrow. If I can. There we go. I knew I'd clip him. Ah, come on. He's got to come around. Nice. I'll take it. I will take it. I think I get feathers for these guys now, too. So, that helps. And I was hoping there'd be fertile ground here, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Just looks like Albany. Just dirt. I mean, I'm okay with it, I suppose, but... Alright, let's go back up. Let's map it. Wow, actually. Traveled pretty far, pretty fast. That's pretty cool. Looks like I'm still lagging, though. So I'm kind of wondering what's going on. Weird. I'm doing a consistent 14, 17, then I jump up to 25. This one might not be a great stream. And after yesterday's Crimson Desert stream, which was annoying to say the least, we'll just say that. What do I want to do with this area? I am not sure what I want to do. And I could go down a little bit. Right? Kind of make it even. The only reason I'm mining it is because I want the materials. If I use the construction method, it wouldn't give me the materials. Although this takes more time, honestly, I'd rather it take more time than lose the materials. Because I need a lot of granite, to be sure. I have an ambitious mountaintop that I want to reconstruct, terraform, if you will. It's not going to be easy. It will not be easy. I wonder if somebody in the house is doing a download. That would be really annoying. But at least it would explain it. Let me know if you do see those lags. And what I'll do is, actually, you know what? Let's go back up to settings and set it to an output of, let's say, 18,000. Let's try that. Okay. Let's see what happens there. At least I'll have something consistent. Weird, right? Hopefully that'll clear it up a little bit. Usually it's not bad at 30,000, but it seems like it's not going my way tonight. Saturday night. Why would it? That's all right. We'll probably play this again because we got a lot more to do. Crimson Desert is okay. There's a couple puzzles in there that I think I need to use certain skills for, and it's just not working out. Just not working out. So I'm kind of like, seriously? So, yeah, there is that. Notice how much harder this is to do than Dirt. I like how they actually have a hardness scale here. It helps. It helps. Yeah, I might play that song during the stream if I can. I think it desktop audio, so I think I can. And it'll be pretty good. I think people will like it, and then I'll put it out on my channel because it's gonna be awesome. I could excavate this easier, I know, but I do need the materials. So I need the granite. And this is the easiest way to get granite and remove what I need removed and make it look halfway natural. Because if I put a lake in here, it'll look natural if I do the digging like this, right? There's faster ways to do a deep lake too. I think they're supposed to do a March update, or not a March update, but a spring update. So hopefully, well, spring just started, so hopefully they're able to get it to us by May. I think it is. No, summer is June, July. No, June. It's summer solstice, whenever that is. Yeah, I'm losing it. It's Easter weekend, so if you're hanging out with me and you celebrate Easter, thanks for joining. But yeah, a lot went on this week. Crimson Desert was played last night on this channel, and again, I'm not sure I'm liking that game. It's very railed. They say open world, but they're on rails. They're very story driven, which means even when you're attacking bosses, you attack from a certain direction. It's like, why can't I try to assassinate him or go in a different direction or attack him first? There has to be dialogue. And it's like, really? Exposition right now? You know I want to kill him, so why don't I just attack him outright? I played a little bit today to try to see if there was anything wrong with, what I was doing. Just to make sure, right? See if I was making some mistakes, get used to the game a little bit so I can actually stream it without complaining all the time. But, yeah, I'm like, not too happy with that game right now. I didn't think it would be on the rails that much. I can't wait for Light No Fire. Light No Fire is going to be nice if they ever put it out. But who knows? Enshrouded is on its way, but I'm kind of curious why they have a fall release. The game is pretty good right now, and this is still early access. So I'm like, I'm kind of weirded out by their timetable. Trying to figure out what they're actually doing, right? They do a good job, don't get me wrong. I'm for Keen Games, I'm totally on board with their method. I know they're working hard for the next update, but it's mostly a multiplayer update. So the streams might become multiplayer. if the other members of whatever the game want me to stream with them. But then gotta have some rules in place, and people are known to bend the rules, and we hope not. But we don't want anybody to get us banned. This is why I brought a couple. And hopefully, I'll just do a little bit more, and then we'll go up to the top of the mountain. Let's go to 20. We should be able to get 20 fairly quickly. You would think, right? In a timely manner. We need to go kill more Drake, too. I need more gold. Okay. Let's run up here. As I can. This was a long way to go. I did a little excavating here. You can see some of the tunneling is like perfect. There we go. All right. So what we were doing here was we were taking this and we were... What else do I need? The hammer. Did I put the hammer back? Really? Are you serious? I can't believe I just put the hammer back. Alright, seems like the stream has been giving us a little bit more stability now. So hopefully we stay there. Annoying. That's what it is. All right, let's see. Up at the hammer. There's the hammer. We'll run back up. They don't have an elevator yet. If they make a system where you can actually have elevators and such, that would be awesome. They're on the way to do it. I mean, they have mills that have components where you can drive the mechanisms by water, which I think is incredible. Okay, now we can use this. Right, maybe not. Let's go to terrain. Oh, wrong one. Darn it. I'm going to grant it. All right, that's all right. We'll leave it there. Let's see what happens. What we do is we do that. Get out of there and flatten it a little bit. I don't think they changed anything, but I thought I could grow that. There we go. Level it a little bit, but I thought I could actually grow it. That's unfortunate. All right, let's... There we go. And this is why you need 1,000 of them. You're quite literally rebuilding the mountain. There we go. There we go. And maybe here, kind of seal this area. Want to keep it as level as possible, but it's very difficult from this angle. There we go. Reshaping the entire mountain. And then we can get out of that and flatten everything. There we go. There we are. I could actually flatten a little bit of that, which is kind of cool. Not that I want to. Nice. All right, maybe we build a little bit more over here. What do you guys think? There we go. Make sure. You can barely do rounds, but it looks like I'm doing pretty good just randomly doing this. All right, we get out the rake again, making sure everything goes flat. This might be an area where we can actually do some, there we go, farming. There we go. Nice. I'm really close to being able to bring a stair up here. That'd actually be kind of cool. All right, so we bring more down here, maybe? Kind of. There we go. You can do a lot with squares, so it's not as bad. And I want to be careful. I don't want to cover that up because I still want that. Go. All right, let's go down here. Make sure we can give it a slope down. There we go. I was like, where's the hole? Where's the... That could be bad. This is the hard part right here. Because the way you have to line these up There's another one here. What we want to do here is kind of layer it. And definitely don't want to all in there. Not that I couldn't find my way out, but at least I have some terrain. Ooh. I felt that. There we go. Eventually I want trees here, right? So I'm gonna have dirt in here and all kinds of stuff. And maybe natural stairs, kind of. All right, so not there, but there. Nice. That worked. As a matter of fact, I can come over here and start to level this out a little bit. I don't want it perfectly level in everywhere, but I do want to definitely have certain land, or well, trees, right? So I am definitely not going to deny myself a little bit of grading. We are. There we go. Bring it back. Nice. And then this way, I think I'm okay with just bringing it down, right? Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. There we go. We'll build that up a little bit. Oh, a little bit there, huh? A little bit here. There we go. We can do some jumping. We can do some exercise. It's all right. Got a little bit here. That's no this interesting. I like totally am flabbergasted. Let's bring this out. There we go. I was hoping to get it a little bit more down, but that's okay. It's starting to ledge a little bit more than I wanted to. There we go. And look how many blocks I'm going through. Come on now. I could possibly just make a cave, honestly. Which would be kind of cool, too. In its own right. Because it would be me making the cave. Gotta be careful. There we go. I was not that careful, but... Oh my goodness. All right. We're gonna... steal this a little bit more. And there we go. I want to give myself a little bit of a place to walk, right? There we are. There we are, and I should be able to. I'm glad that had a happy ending. I get up? Can I get close enough? It's hard to... This doesn't have a distance thing, which kind of irritates me. Or at least I haven't found one. There we go. We are down to the ice. Cool. Nice. Oh, do I want to make this a little bit... There we are. Make it look kind of cool. There we are. I'm glad I got this helmet on. Alright, so that's going to be a tower of some sort. And then this goes down to here. And you know what? We are going to bring this over. We're going to flatten it. That's interesting that it left that, but that's okay. I can take it out with an axe, hopefully. There we go. All right. I need the axe, right? There we go. That worked. All right, let's do this. We are going to go back, and I think I have pines as well. So we're gonna make some pines as well. Looks like the stream is kind of doing what it should be doing, but it's not really doing what it's doing. Let me know. Let me know in the comments. It is very interesting, to say the least. My game is actually not doing too bad. Averaging about 45 frames a second. What was I looking for? Trees. I was looking for a specific type of tree. thought I had trees over here somewhere. Evergreen? Evergreen? There, that should be plenty. 200 evergreens up there? Yeah. Let's see. Go to this. And I want to do probably... Alright, so I'm getting more that ready. I do not need bamboo. What's this? Conifer. Now what is looking to do? What are we doing here? For palmwood, maybe? Basswood, evergreen, conifer, highlands. I don't need oaks, right? Not on mountaintops. All right, let's go check on the animals real quick since I'm here. It's been a while. And the birds go through a ton of food. I like how it doesn't have a house and it's actually sitting there. Left it while it's asleep. Surprised these... I have beds for everybody, but they're not sleeping in them. Interesting, right? So hopefully they clean that up on the coding side. I think most of these will go... Where's my... There it is. Let's see. That one definitely go there. And then my feathers will go here because I don't feel like finding them during a stream. There we go. Actually, I'll throw these in there too. Just because. Okay. Let's head back to Howling Mountain. This type of fast travel, I don't mind at all. Crimson Desert has a fast travel. It's not bad. It's not great, though. And again, last night I went up against a boss, and he just leveled me. I was like trying to fight him strategically, not trying to button mash. Yeah, I lost like 2 straight, and then my controls wouldn't work properly, and I'm like, okay, all right, that might be me, so I'll take the hit on that. However, I was gonna come up behind him and try to ambush him, and then it turned to a cutscene, and basically I was in front of him. I'm like, well, why would I get through the front door? I'm massively outnumbered. Why would I do that? But they did it to me, and I'm sitting there going, all right, whatever. So it doesn't get... There's no degrees of freedom when you're fighting bosses. It's or the main story. There's dialogue. There's exposition, and it's like, seriously? All right. I think this side will be good. So now we're going to... I hate when I do that. We're going to shift to the dirt, but we're going to do these mound things. So I can actually layer it. And I'm being a little bit more discerning with these until that one. There we go. Now I'm going to leave some granite exposed, right? Oh, that was close. Jeez. All right. We're done there. I need backpack. And... cool. I want a grove of them, right? Nice. Okay. I don't need that, though. Backpack. I am not geared up for the planting. And what do I want to do here? Maybe I do want to level a little bit. There we go. We'll level it out a little bit and gain a little bit, maybe. There we go. Nice. Maybe I can level some of this out. I don't need it completely level, but I definitely don't want it too bad, right? And this is the easiest way to do the leveling of your area. There we go. We'll leave it like that. Sure. Go back here. And I'm going to be careful here. And kind of give it a little bit of earth, you know? We don't want a lot of earth up here because, I mean, we are on the top of a mountain. But we do definitely want some areas to plant. I could spell something with my trees, though. That would be kind of cool. Hey, I am. You still playing PAX Day? I think the stream has finally calmed down. It was bad for a while. Like, really? I'll blame it on a solar storm. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I think I can actually start to slope these down a little bit. Let's see. Q and shift. Rotate. Nope. It does not like direction. Oh, R. There we go. And not too bad. It should be sparse anyway, to be fair. We are on the very top of a mountain. Do this. There we go. That's not bad. starting to get a little bit more color on the mountain. Keep that going like that. That works. Maybe throw one right there. Luckily, they don't really care what you put up on the top of the mountain. It'll persist. It'll grow. Well, it doesn't grow. It's just static, but they're not going to kill it off. Like, this should not be in this biome. You're on the top of the mountain. There we go. The build system isn't bad, though. To be fair, it's not. I haven't tried it in Crimson Desert yet, but yeah. Only Enshrouded, huh? Yeah. I was looking at PAX Day and I'm like, they're putting out updates and stuff, and I'm like, really? I mean, what kind of updates would you have? And I'm kind of like, I'm scared, you know? Because I think what they're doing is they're making a there we go. Got a little moss there. All right. Anyway, so hopefully those trees grow someday. They're not in fertile ground. They're just in dirt. Oh, that was bad. That's okay. We'll just go down here. Not like I'm gonna die or anything. I should land with a weapon in hand. I need more dirt anyway. I meant to do this. I need more dirt. Let's see. Where's a good place to get dirt? Maybe right there. Maybe. We'll try for it. Luckily, I'm not going to die or anything. That would suck, but there we go. There is a lot of stone here. See, Albanine Summit, I don't think has fertile. It has to have fertile dirt. I just can't find it. I know it's somewhere. Might as well grab some, right? Since I'm here. But yeah, the Crimson Desert experience has been interesting to say the least. In Enshrouded, you have a main story, but they don't lock you into the main story, and I'm very happy about that. And they don't. For example, Crimson Desert has a boss fight, and you can't leave a certain distance away from the boss fight. And it's like, really? So you can't retreat? So you're telling me I can't retreat? And they literally are telling you just you're gonna die. If you're not prepared for it, you're gonna die. And I'm like, wow, that kind of sucks. And their healing potions are food. I'm like, really? Food? And it's F3 nonetheless. There's just so many key combinations that are too closely related. So if you don't hit the right sequence of events, you're basically just screwing yourself on your on the combat. Hopefully. There we go. I knew I could get to it. But yeah, it's interesting. I played a little today, and I got to another puzzle, and I'm sitting there going, what do they want me to do? I thought they wanted me to use the nature's lift thing, but that was That was incorrect. That was not what they wanted me to do. And it was like, okay, I guess that actually happened. There we go. I can deal with moss. Do I have an axe? Yeah, I do. Which is that? That is conifers. What is this one? Yeah, still conifers. Okay. I'm trying to figure out which trees I want to plant up on the mountaintop. Conifers and evergreens, it looks like. And a little bit of moss. It looks like the trees are growing in the moss, doesn't it? This game has a lot more freedom. Even when it keeps you from going to higher level areas than you can handle, it still gives you more freedom than Crimson Desert. Annoying. Absolutely annoying. And I thought it was going to be like an open world, but it's a game that is on the rails that you can go do other tasks before you do the main, but for the most part, you're stuck. And I'm okay with that. If they would have sold it a little bit differently, I wouldn't have been like enamored with it. Get a lot of dirt. I was trying to get these bugs. Because fishing is a thing in this game, unfortunately. And to get the fish you want, you have to really fish a lot. I think these are evergreens. Conifers. Okay. Not that I need the wood, but... Right? I forgot it. The rain here is annoying. It's not bad, but... And the wet condition for me is ridiculous because I have the armor that dries me in like 2 seconds. I will put on that song today. Yeah, well, they said that the building is going to happen in Crimson Desert, but I don't know how restrictive it's going to be. There is a point where you can set up a base or a clan base or something. So I'm not sure what that's going to be like. I doubt it's going to be anything near what this is. But of course, Enshrouded, the only thing they need to add is a creative mode, because some of all the buildings right now you have to resource gather for, which kind of is fun for sure. But the some of the massive builds I've seen players do in Enshrouded on the internets, they're freaking amazing. Absolutely insane. I have no idea if I'm lagging right now, but my frame drops have dropped quite a bit. And tonight is going to be annoying with my internet, I think. This is wicked. I can't believe I've gotten this much dirt. I'm not unhappy with the turn of events. Luckily, dirt is one of the easiest things to get. I got a little bit of moss. I'm gonna have to go fishing. I don't want to go fishing. Fishing is one of those things that you do in this game because the food is amazing. All right, have a good one. Oh, I see what they did with Crimson. All right. So you're always gonna be at that base. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's just stupid. God. The more I play that game, the more I'm like, eh. It might be a traditional game, but definitely not anything that I really want to play as much. It's a beautiful game, though. I gotta give it that. Definitely a beautiful game. Enshrouded's not bad either. The art I had to get used to, but it's not bad at all. Can't believe I'm just digging out this entire mountainside. Why not? I'll probably go hunt some drake because I can. But every time I do that, I have to create arrows. Arrows are expensive. I like how the entire tree disappears. It's fine. Alright. Really? Too far? There we go. That was a weird lineup, I think. I don't know if I'm doing damage. It's funny. OBS is... it has an update. I should do the update. Because OBS is nasty when it doesn't do the update. So maybe I do that later. There we go. There is like nothing that's going to attack me up here. And I am happy for that. They actually got a lot of terrain here. I didn't realize the dirt was this thick. The highlands, you basically get to the sandstone in like two pickaxe swings. Here it looks like you could dig your way to the center of the mountain. Moss too. I'm happy about it, though. That way I can get more dirt quicker. Let's see if... Oh, yeah, physics happened. It was delayed physics. Can you imagine if that happened in the real world? Yeah, my internet's all over the place tonight. At least my voice is good. And that's why people watch, is because of the voice. Saturday night, they're like, I need that soothing voice of that Enshrouded guy. That's why I come to watch his videos, and him being exasperated on not being able to play properly. It looks like these trees can grow in moss. If that's the case, I am going to be planting some. There's a lot of moss, too. And I've got a lot of axe here. Lots of axe. Alright. I'll probably play that song toward the end of the night, because the song is amazing. I couldn't believe it. It nailed what I was imaging with the lyrics and everything. I was like, wow, it's pretty good. And then I'll put it back up. I'll put it actually on my channel standalone. It's like a comedy song, but it's done really well. Jeez. I can get moss in the mix, sure. There's a lot of dirt here. There we go. What I want to do, since I'm out in the wild, I don't want to die. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, it's over this way. Oh, I think I got these guys before. There was one cool thing. I kind of jumped and rolled to get a badger today. Oh, it was funny as hell. Nice. I got the perfect parry on it. You know, I gotta get those. I guess I can drop these. And I think they're on that island right there. I want to get high enough where I can come straight down onto this. Crouch, because you're sneaky. And is he going to make an appearance? He's landing. Nope. Nice. Wow, he snuck up on me. There we go. Yeah. I've got the tactics down for these guys now. Ooh. I'll take it. Nice. And a gold chest is always worth it. Oh. I can drop those. Not that I need it. I need the feathers. So, feathers are definitely going to be mine. Too bad they don't put feathers in the nests. No feathers. Coal. Really? How much coal? I might have to come back here. Let's see. I can definitely kill that. Move that to here. Make sure I hit coal first. I was hoping to... Oh, I have granite in my inventory. Okay, cool. That's right. So I'm not losing any of the coal. So good on me. If this has a lot of coal in here, I'm gonna come back. Because there's another area that has a decent amount, but if I can get at least 250 out of this. It almost looks like a tunnel. There we go. I'll take it. Coal's one of those definite things you need. Especially if you're gonna use the furnace for a lot of different things, which I do. One to make gold bars. See if there's any more here. I was hoping. There we go. Let's see what's over here. Oh, I jumped over the ledge. And this is a decent amount. It's not a lot, but it's a decent amount. I'll take it. I'll take it. So the next movie I'm seeing is Hail Mary. I just got to get to it. I don't think I can do it on Easter, but I do want to watch it. It looked halfway decent. So I was hoping. I was gonna get that, maybe? I don't know. Might not even be worth it. Nope. There we go. Those birds are sitting on a lot of different things. Did I actually pick up those? Oh, wait, hold on. Two birds, one stone, so to speak. Get the coal and the earth. Okay. Is there more in there? Not a lot of coal. Difficult to get to, honestly. Let's see, is there any here? Nope, none over there. Got some over here. Not a lot. Decent amount, but not a lot. But like I said, without a creative mode, you have to gather all your materials, and part of the material gathering process is coal. And you got to find decent veins of coal. The coal mine I found probably has a lot more than this. By far more than this, I'm sure. A little bit more combat, so not a big deal, but still more combat than I care to have for coal. But if I don't get, I get close to, I get a lot of coal there. Let's see if I can, nope. That is it. I think. Let's run around, maybe. Nada. There's some swimming areas if you choose to accept it. All right, let's head back to, where do I want to go first? Let's go back to the old homestead. The old homestead. Yeah, I'm hoping the stream turns out, but so far it's been like really weird. All right, get down here, prepare some stuff, throw a lot of stuff in here. What's this? It's only epic. Ignited bow. I have a level 50 bow, so not gonna happen. What I'm really determining is if I just want to go ahead and move it into coin. Runes, probably not. Throw these in there. Keep those. I can throw the coal in there. Probably eggs. I think that's all that I have to do. Yes. Okay. And as a matter of fact, we will store all this stuff here. Get rid of that. I got stone wherever I go. It's not a big deal. Let's group everything. There we go. And then throw these. We are going hunting. What? I am not sure just yet, but we'll figure it out. As a matter of fact, I'll bring those. And those. Okay. Oh, do I have a... Oh, yeah, I don't need it. Okay. Do I need anything? No. Fishing pole, maybe? Maybe. I forgot where I put the fishing pole. Isn't that crazy? It's got to be around here somewhere. And that's lucky. I want the exceptional. Got to be somewhere around here. Oh, maybe I put it over with the fish. Yes, excellent fishing rod. Did I put the baits with the fish? Yeah, I did. That's rare. I think I need the rare one. All right. So you throw that's your bait, is the rare bait, and it gives you a better chance for rare fish, and I need all the rare fish for the chowder. All right. Oh, with that said, let's go ahead and equip that puppy. And we are headed to the Veilwater Basin because we could. And we'll actually go to the tower. So, it's nighttime. And I went ahead the opposite direction because I want to go right there. So I am definitely on the wrong side. I think this is where I want to be. Yep. I think I can do this. At night, a night jump. And then we fly over everything through here. And over to here. That kind of sucked. Ah, come on. Seriously? Don't want to fight this thing on the ground. I missed my jump. So close. So close. There we go. Is it trying to get up? Where are you? I need flare arrow. Oh, there you are. Nice. Nice. And that's a 10. Grab some fishing bait just for regular random stuff. All right. So basically what you do with the fishing bait, which I didn't realize, is you just throw it out there. So you got the rare fishing bait and you just throw it. And it should give you rare fish. So watch my my stream have stabilized and I'm fishing now. This is the fishing channel. Welcome to the fishing channel. I tell you, the things we do for games just to relax. Yep, that's a rare. And we will be very cautious on this because they are tricky sometimes, but not a lot of times. And I got to get into the rhythm. Once you get into the rhythm, you can do a lot of different things. Like that was unexpected, but you know what? I'll take it because it's going to allow me to win this a little bit easier. Just a little bit, though. Wow. Maybe not so little. It doesn't take a good gamer to do this. Nice. First rare, my first catch of the day. Ooh, I totally missed my mark. That's all right. But yeah, with Crimson Desert, the arrows are hard to come by. You can't fashion your own arrows. But you need the arrows for different game, like the deer and the goats and the. Now, there's plentiful game. Don't get me wrong. However, to cook certain meals, that's going to be uncommon, maybe. So there is that, but I don't know. I'm not trying to dog on Crimson Desert, but I'm just not enjoying it as much as I thought I would. I think I hit my target there. It's nighttime. I'm fishing at nighttime. Midnight fishing. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Well, do you, though? Do you? All right, let's see. There we go. Oh, that's a rare, for sure. You can tell by how many times you have to fight to pull it in. And I'm getting a little bit of daylight. Little dawn fish in there. I thought I was on that line. I almost hit the button, but they make it, like I said, they make it easy. interesting aspect to the game, but oh boy, there we go. I should spend some skill points tonight. I still have yet to I have yet to spend all my skill points. I'm still pretty formidable, but I could become better. I just don't know what I want to become better at. And that's the interesting part of this game is the dynamics between the skills and what you are, what your role is. The skills on Crimson Desert aren't bad, but I'm not sure how I want to pursue a lot of these skills, and I'm not sure how you get those cubes. And if it's by solving the puzzles I can't solve, I'm going to be pissed. Because I want to use my my ability to lift heavy things, but it's there for logs. I got to get used to it, I guess, but it doesn't look like you can use it everywhere, which is weird to me. Duplicates are good. Duplicates are my friend. Because of the way you make fish chowder, you can't just use 3 different rare. You have to use 3 of the same rare. So, and that's only, that's not going to be hard. It is common. Gotten with with a rare bait. Thank you so much. Thank you for wasting my rare bait. They cost me a lot of money. Oh, cool. Is that telling me that I'm going to get cursed tonight? Probably. You can make those pretty easily, which is really nice. Yeah, at least they don't screw you. Like, you're going to be so hard to make these fell curse removal flasks. But they don't. It's nice. So I've been getting into audiobooks, which is pretty cool. Oh, man. If I'm going to get the rare, or non-rare, I'm going to start using the frogs. See what the frogs get me. Hey, comment. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I really use the common as much. I might, if they're colorful, I'll put them in my lake at home. Maybe that's the play. Maybe that's the play. I don't know. There's a lot going on with the gaming industry. I'd like to go to a 5070, but or a 4070 Ti would be amazing, but good luck finding them. I heard there the videos coming out with the 6000 series. Yeah, maybe 2026, 2027, maybe. I don't see them coming out with it this year for sure. If it's in development, it's going to be 2027 because they're not going to be able to develop it within a half a year. It's going to be late mid 2027, late 2027. It's definitely an interesting play, or even a mention from the video, considering they're driving all their sales to the AI cards and chipsets, so I don't see them wasting time on gaming for now. They should still supply gamers, but there's a lot of things happening in the computer industry. There's all at once. Like right now, quantum computing is, I think they got up to 1,000 qubits or something like that. Just some ridiculous amount. I can't remember what it was, but it was significant in the quantum computing industry. Now think of a quantum computer not as anything like AI. The AI will use quantum computing for probability figuring out, and that's where the quantum computer can aid AI. And if your AI is like a super AI, like ASI, and using a quantum computer for probabilistic interpretations, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be amazing. If there's like this dystopian view, and then there's this pie in the sky. I like the pie in the sky view. Let's take ASI. It's benevolent to the human race, right? You're the creator of me, so this is what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna make medicines like in 5 minutes for your specific genetic code, right? Or I'm gonna tell you exactly what the possibilities are, and they'll probably come true. So I'm gonna be more true than not true, right? Because I'm that good at taking all the variables into account and pumping them through a quantum computer and seeing the big picture. I'm telling you, the future is going to be either bright or really just dark. I couldn't imagine a future where the AI, even if like evil people take control of the AI. Oh my god, that'd be so harsh. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to take a sip of soda. That's what I wanted to do. If you just joined, I'm just fishing right now because I did a lot of building tonight, and I thought I'd tone it down even further. I have no idea. I need more chowder, and I think this is an uncommon one. I need to fish, and I didn't fish today, and I think I got enough for 5 chowders. Fishing is interesting, to say the least. It's almost like combat fishing if you're in a hostile area. But I'm just at a fishing pier in the middle of the Vale Water Basin. Uncommon, really? Let's take a look at our backpack here. Alright, so I got 1 rare fish here. That's a rare. Look at that. Just they're two. Oh, that's common. Common. Uncommon. Okay. So I need 3 of each, and then I'll get 10. So let's try a little bit more. I have the rare fish bait. I'm as good as you can get trying to get rare fish. As good as you can get. I'm set up as best I can to get the possibility of getting a rare fish. There's a comment. Awesome. Thank you so much. 8 lead copper. I am looking somewhere else. Is there a better fishing spot? Let's see. I am looking for a disturbance in the water. Nope. You know where I could go, though? Let's go to the fish farm real quick. I haven't hit a rare fish here in, like, ever. I might as well do that. And it's raining in the entire biome. I'm trying to go over the marsh. I don't think I've ever just tried to fish here in the actual bays. Oh, that was really far. Let's see what happens. There's got to be some kind of fish here, right? In the fishery. A hatchery? Who knows? Whatever. I'll be surprised if I actually hook a fish from here. It's an interesting fish. Uncommon, maybe? It can't really run all that far because it's in the corner, but it's definitely interesting. Uncommon. There we go. See if this works. A little bit closer to home. There's fish in here. Yeah, that's a rare. And it's running for sure. Nice. A little bit more exciting because I don't have as much room to play here, but yeah, I might play Crimson Desert tomorrow just to close out the weekend with a AAA title. I'm not sure, honestly. It taxes my GPU so much. Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, is it a different type of rare? Because I think there's 4 types of rare. I was going to say, son of a... Anyway. Yeah, the game selection is going to be interesting, especially with developers doing the development for the current game cards and how they're going to have to play that. Let's see. I don't think I can get this thing. Oh, I got that thing. Look at that. Oh, and I can go get it. That was a first. That thing's way out there. Okay. I'll get it. I didn't want it to come over. I need the venom stingers for certain things, so there's just certain things you have to be willing to do. Oh, no way. Let's see. He's got to be pretty far away, right? It's almost like they don't want to be hit. They're dodging. Can you imagine? Ah, hit the tree. All right. Where else can I fish here? I think there's a crab over here. I don't see him. But where is he? I'm trying to listen for him to see if I can see him, but is he there? Where is he? I hear him, but I don't see him. All right. I'll go this way. I don't really want to fish in these things anymore because there's no room. What do we got here? I don't think I can actually get up here. Nope. I guess I could fish right here. Huh? Worst case scenario, I pull the rod back in and fight a crab. Worst case scenario. What'd you do today? Well, I went fishing. And it's funny because there's a law in Florida that allows fishermen to carry open carry. And people ask, why do you need a gun to go fishing? In Florida, there's alligator. So yes, I want it wholeheartedly a way to defend myself against a alligator. Now, will I get myself into a position where I would need to? No, I will try wholeheartedly not to. However, there are certain circumstances where you have no idea they're there. They've done this for millions of years. So when you would need the rifle and or pistol, it would be nice to have if you're fishing and need to defend yourself because you can't run that fast. Alligators are extremely fast runners. Don't let anybody tell you differently. But I thought that was funny, but this will be equally as funny if this crab comes over and I'll have to mace it to death or ice arrow it to death. Either way, I have weapons we'll use to defend. Nice. And that rounds me out, right? Now, it's a different type. Awesome. Awesome. I hear the freaking thing. I just don't see it. I'm good, I suppose, but... Yeah. Yeah, I am. That is true. I can use the water back in my base as well. But I need to make it bigger. Bigger. And there's no biome difference. They all have the same fish. I'd like to see them make it a little bit more diverse, meaning like uncommon or common can be found anywhere. But as you get to rare and stuff, I'd like to see that to be a little bit more discerning. Like you need to be in the Veilwater Basin for certain rare fish, and maybe the Albany Summit for other rare fish, right? Not all the rare fish are in every water. I know they rolled it out pretty fast, and that's the easiest way to do it. So I'm not like, oh, I'm mad. It's cool. But yeah, if they can refine it, that would be awesome. The materials that should be in each biome should be able to be found in each biome, right? So if there's more common stuff, they should be in every biome. If it's not as common, they should be in other biomes, that kind of thing. Or into a biome where they are found. But like I said, early access, they wanted to put it out fast, and they did. And they did a good job. So I'm impressed. Crimson Desert, not as impressed. The mechanics are not as don't tell me I got all four of them. Yeah, I got all four. This is what I was afraid of. I got 4 rare fish that I can use, but I need 3 of each of the 4 to do the recipe. That is so annoying. And you don't want to fish for the entire game, you know what I mean? Even using the rare fish bait seems I'm only getting a few rare fish per cast. I know it's only supposed to increase your probability a little bit. Oh, I see the crab now. He's getting closer. As long as he can't get to me, I don't care. As long as he doesn't cut my line, I don't care. Can you imagine if he could cut your line? Oh, I'd be so pissed. It'd be combat fishing 101. Oh my god. All right. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I love that you can shoot arrows at them underwater. I love it. Okay, back to fishing. I hear them. I hear the other one. I just can't see it. They bookended them here at the old homestead. I still think I'm gonna remove this altar, but I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. Oh my god, it's wasted a rare bait on a common fish. Whatever. I'm trying to get to the churning water. If you see the churning water out there, I don't know how well my stream is coming across, but the churning water is where I think you get the most bang for your buck on the baits. Maybe. I don't know. It's a theory. One I want to prove, but I don't know if I will or not. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot going on in the world of computers. More so than you think. And it's just going to be, there's no way I'm going to game via a gaming server with a monthly with a monthly fee. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that's just not happening, dude. There is no way I'm going to use a terminal at my house and pay for a server-based graphics card that now you're going to take the internet bandwidth and you're going to have latency instead of FPS. And then, of course, because companies are companies, they're going to say, for $20 a month, you can have the equivalent of a 3050. For 40, and they'll scale up, right? And I just have that feeling they're just gonna do that, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, I'm not spending $100 a month on a 5090 equivalent or something. They're gonna do something stupid. Yeah, exactly. Own nothing and be happy. It's a stupid way to do it, but they're creating legislation right now that at the OS level you have to show ID and prove that you're over 18. And it's like, wow, here we go, man. Here we go. Absolutely insane. It's the way that we're thinking about governing the internet versus monetizing the internet is basically the big corporations are the ones initiating the legislation for that very thing. And it's like, wow, oh my God, representative republic, not corporate representative republic. And it's like, come on, guys. Anybody who gets caught as a representative taking corporate money to pass a bill that will benefit that corporation should be just ousted. It's like, what do you, unless your constituents are actually saying, yes, do this for us, there should be sorry, there's the door. You can go back and explain to your constituents why we removed you from your position. I know there's another argument there, but at the same time, it's so bad. Freaking Shadowtail. I needed well, now I got two Shadowtails. Now I need a third. I need a third of any other one. I was hoping to get them in the last 5 minutes, but this is just gonna make me want to kill more Drake. That's all this is gonna be. This is just, I'm gonna take it out on the Drake. The Drake hate me as it is, but you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that. Common. Too far. I went there. Maybe. How is the stream going? Is it halfway decent? I don't know. I moved it back down to, I think, 15,000 kbps's, and I'm hoping that that settled it down, but it doesn't look like it on OBS. Yeah, it is. It's a terrible thing. Absolutely terrible. But you know what? We get what we vote for, I suppose. But look who's running. You know, the people who have no integrity and have no honor. I'd say a majority of the time. I won't say all, but come on, man. But yeah, it's interesting to say the least. There we go. Come on. Give me, I think this is another rare. That one actually looked like a pro move. But it was not a pro move. I wasn't expecting that little juke there. Oh my goodness. Get into the rhythm. This guy's a little fighter. All right, so do I have at least 3? Yeah, let's do this. All right, so we will go back to our home base, put these fish away, and then go kill some Drake. Since I use this altar just for a teleport. That's it. Just a fast travel. There we go. Down here and just throw them in here. Okay. What did we get? Let's see. Got some critter. I'll put that and that in here again. You know what? I'll just put everything in here. Oh, not that. That goes in here. not the weapon of choice. Let me guess. Did I unequip it? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Let's see. We're going back up to Heartblood Lake, and then I'm gonna go to Orville. And we're gonna kill some Drake at their base where they have all the gold. And go up to Tower of Babel. Of Orville, the Tower of Orville. Go all the way up the top. I love there's no physics, because there's no way I could be able to build this like in any other system, I don't think. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to head that way. All right. Let's make sure I have food. Because what we don't want is to fight certain things without food. There we go. As we get closer, we'll do a little bit of updraft. There we go. That'll give me enough to come down here and kill that outright. And did I kill them all? That's the first time I actually killed them all. Nice. Really? God, I hate those things. They hurt in swarms, but not like I care. All right. I love the fact that they made a little jump here. They made it for me. That's why they made it. All right, so we're going here. Oh, I'm doing this at night, huh? I hate doing this at night. I need to climb and figure out where I'm going to hit for the actual... There we go. I am so glad they can't climb. All right. So, what do I want to do? You know what? I'll do this first. I guess I won't. I'll do this first. Make sure there's no crabs. Sometimes they have a crab stuck here. Nice. I forgot to get the crab meat in the last crab, but I'll grab this guy. Because I can. It's nighttime, so got all kinds of things going on. Let us grab that guy. I love how he just dies and people are like, what's going on? And I should be using these. I can't tell when he's going to attack, but I killed him. That worked. All right. Oh. Let's see. Ooh, he can make it. Let's see if he comes through. He tried. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There you go. I'll take it if you're gonna stand there. I'll take it. But that's fine. You know what I could do? I could take one of these and kill him more efficiently. And that didn't work out. There we go. See if he's jumping. Nice. My bow skill. I love my bow skill so much. I'm glad I could loot him from there. Actually, this is the first time I'm using this ledge. And it seems to be quite nice. Nice. Did I actually kill him? I think I killed them all. That was actually nice loot in there. Let's see. Anybody? Nope. Let's go take on some chiefs. The chiefs are very... It's very much a running thing. All right. Then you run here. Wait for them. And then hope they stay up there. If he jumps down, I have a path. I'd like to take out at least one of them. I've never taken out both of them here before. I'll take it. I'll take that. That was actually really nice. Sometimes it pays to do the strategies, which you can't do in Crimson Desert because reasons, I suppose. I think that's all of them, right? There were only 2. Yep, that was all of them. Now I can kind of take my time here. And this is what I'm going for, the gold. That's it. There's more gold in a cavern underneath, but honestly, one thing I do dislike about this game, not hate, but dislike, there's a lot of coins here. Yet, I'm not getting all that much. We'll open that up. A dark Morning Star. There we go. We'll just continue to gather the coin. They got a lot of coin, but even by mining it, it's just like I should be getting thousands, not tens. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, I should definitely be getting more than freaking 50 of these things. And to kill the Drake in this area is fairly easily. It's not hard. And I could still loot everything and be okay. I love how it's in the sand, which makes sense if you think about it. And I'm okay with getting some more sand. I mean, sand is useful. Oh my goodness. And I usually destroy this chest. And you get nothing for it. You just destroy it. I get scrap metal. I don't really need it. These. I'll be lucky if I get 50. But like I said, I gotta buy my coffee. I gotta buy my specialized bait. It's like, really? That's probably the biggest amount. Where is this guy? There he is. Nice. There's another guy down here. That's not where I need them to be. Yeah, he's still on me. There we go. All right, so we're down here. Let's see where he is. Did he follow me? No, he did not. All right. Of course it's going to rain. It always rains here. All right. So I got to be careful because I don't know how far he made it back. Night fighting here is a little bit worse than day fighting. Gonna land on it? That would be awesome if I could, but I can't. Where'd he go? Where did he go? The thunder's not, like, helping either, so we'll do it the other way. Go through the tunnel. Send a flare arrow in there. And we will, there we go. Is that it? Yay. Where are you going? I mean, if he's gonna come up on me, I'll take it, but that was weird. Gotta turn around real quick so I can fight this guy out here. Nice. Got the good timing. I didn't time that one. There we go. I should be using this, though. They seem to be more susceptible to the bladed weapons than the blunt damage. I'll take it, but still. There we go. That guy should run all the way back. There we go. And he should jump. And there we go. And I wanted to go this way. And ah, crap. Let's hit. There we go. Nice. Two at once is kind of difficult, especially one ranged and one not ranged. Nice. There we go. That was a little bit more intense than I had planned, but you know what? It worked out in the end. And I should be able to collect all the bodies I left over here. All right, cool. It was a night they'll never forget. And let's see, what else can I get? Is there any down? Are there any down here? Lots of spike things. I know there's some gold down in the underwater, but it's really not worth it, honestly. Because the amount of gold I would want, it really doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Way up there, I just can't figure it out from down here. I know there's a way up from over this way, but all right. Where's my next target? On to the next target. Let's see. Don't need those, and they don't give me experience. What's this? It's a Drake Ruin. I guess I could go that way. Huh? They don't have gold, but get rid of possible threats in the area. Is it thinking about coming my way? All right, so I'm headed this way. I am using too many golden steel arrows, honestly, but when in Rome. There we go. I knew that boat was coming back, but the hell? And while we have a moment, we will heal. Oh, I know where I am. Okay. Really? Is there more? Yeah. I just want to take one at a time. Oh, really? That was anticlimactic. He dodged me. There we go. I knew that foot was coming, and I didn't do anything about it. Ah, telling you, so frustrating when you know something's coming and you just don't take action in time. 7. I usually take this out from the other way. And I thought I could get up here. Nice. Means I can do this. And maybe... Where are you coming from? One down? And he's going to try to get to me. Which means I need to run him where I can actually see him. And take him out from above. One more guy, huh? Let's do this. Oh, nice. Not planned. Is he not going to come over? He's not going to come over. All right. Cool. We can come down. Ooh, that kind of hurt. Not as bad as it could have been if I fell the entire distance, but... Let's take all the booty. All the loot. Gotta love being able to... Really? Backpack's full? Of what? Probably gonna stand there, because that's all he can do. I think that was it. That was it for this area, if I remember right. Got the ruins, but I don't think he got anything in the ruins. Anything around the ruins? There we go. Interesting, right? Wow, that was a little bit of a lag there. It didn't do a justice. I'm going to take a little sip of soda. Getting parched. Grab this guy. All this so I can make more Drake potions. Ah, crap. And there we go. I was hoping I could get him one good shot, but jeez. I didn't think the bee was that, or the wasp. These aren't bees. Honeybees are good for you and good for the environment. Nice. Oh, crap. I'll take that, but wow, that was a massive... Oh, he dodged a couple times. Oh, come on. There we go. Thought I got that well ahead of it, but as the game painfully tells you, you did not. You did not. I gotta do a look around. What is going on here? Usually I come down from the top of this thing, not from the bottom. From the bottom, it's a whole different strategy. Nope. Nice. Headshot. Nice. Two nices. Wow. I was gonna hit him just in case. Man, these bees are just killing me here. The hell? Now I'm gonna start over. There we go. Because now I can... Where can I go? Is there another dude up there? Like here too. Not good. Have a good night. I am. Thanks for joining. All right, where am I going? Okay. Could go get the body. Not that many. So I'm going to go up here, hide, hit the escape button, and hopefully hit the, why am I dying here? Very interesting. 17 frames is so good. And just not doing well. Not at all. Yeah, tonight's been a struggle. I'm not sure why. All right. Maybe. I'm back up. All right, well, let's see. Let's get on to this. See what I got. See what I'm working with. If I remember right. Come on. Lots of frames missing there. Lots of frames. I have to... looks like I might have to forget it because I am just absolutely diving for some reason. I don't know why. My GPU is not that bad. There's something going on though. It's gotta be OBS tonight because that's the only other thing that's happening. There's nothing else interrupting with anything. It's the only other thing I can think of. And we're back, maybe? I mean, it doesn't look bad. See if he walks away because he knows he can't get me. That was weird. Just odd. Odd night tonight. For sure. What I should do is go ahead and end it, and then we can yeah, let's do that. Because I can't fight if I'm gonna be like at 2 frames a second. There we go. Okay. That worked. Yeah, this was the 3 buttons. And I think, yeah, it was a definitely down here. There was 2 ways to go. And I totally didn't see him. Totally didn't see him. Is he gonna come out? Or didn't he even try? Was I too fast? Definitely go down with the all right. We'll take our time. And then when we see him, we'll do that. There we go. That worked out. That strategy worked out nicely. And I think that's the only one I have to worry about on this side. Might not be, so. Let's let him catch up. Come on. And yes, scream at me. I'll take it. I can take them. I just don't choose to take them. It's a choice. It seems like whatever my computer was doing is now settled down, I guess. I'll make sure there's no more coming from this direction. Nope. So I just have to worry about these guys. I was hoping that guy didn't block all my shots, so I can continue getting this guy. All right. Grab these. And I think there's a button here. Not that I need to do this again, because it really doesn't do me any good. Doesn't do me any favors. And unlike other people, I just dive down here. Hoping I could see some of the creatures, but I don't see them. I do not see them. All right. I could just jump down there. I know that. And that's not engaged yet. And that's not engaged yet. Oh, that's right. This isn't the side I need to go on. There we go. If you go down this way, and they did a lot of good puzzles. A lot of good puzzles. See, oh yeah, I can get him. Oh, don't die there. Hooked Hooked Drake. Nice. Definitely a good thing. Is there anything here? Can read. That's nice. Where am I going? I could probably jump down to there. But why would I come over here anyway? Just to jump down? Is there something I can hit? If I can see him, I can hit him. I hear him. Let's see. Is he throwing from there? I can't get that guy on the thing, but that's all right. Grab this guy. Oh, there you are. There we go. This is the best way to do this guy. I have honor. That's why I'm doing this. That is why that happens. That way. Can I get to him? No? Maybe? Nope. Can't get to him. I tried. I think you were supposed to come down here and fight him, but I did not. I think I have to go down there for another button, but honestly, I'm just looking for Drake. This one was to get one of the souls, and honestly. That was the easiest time I had in a while. Got that one. That one hurt. I was remiss in my timing. That's all right. And I don't know where this one is. Is it right through here? Okay. Door opened. What is that? I don't know, but I'll collect it. I didn't realize there was one in here. A 5. I think I needed a 5. Oh, okay. And since the door is open, I can just go this way. Oh, no, I'm not going that way. There's easier ways to go. Much, much easier ways to go. And then we jump across. And then we jump up. And then we come over here. And I didn't need to use the hook thing because I know what I'm doing. I took a chance. It was just a chance. Let's be very, very clear. That was a gamble. Ah, there you are. Come on. There we are. You know you want to come down. You realized I hit you, or was that something you just... I don't know why he let me hit him that hard. All right. And yeah, the soul's right here normally. And then there's nothing really in here. There's a chest over here, I think. And I'll always take that. I am salvaging, but I really don't. Is this common? Salvage it. There we go. Ultimate healing potion. I can't make... Well, I can make them. I'm not going to. So that was that temple. So we killed a lot of Drake today. That's good. Why is my zoom working? Weird. My zoom is not working. That's odd. Just odd. Last couple times these games have been really weird. Just odd games this weekend. All right, so I'm gonna throw these in here and hopefully in quick succession, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe a little bit. Usually this is the chests that hold the Veilwater Basin stuff. So if it's in here, it's more than likely from the Veilwater Basin. And I don't think I have any of these. Or I do, I just don't need them. That's epic. All right, so these are going downstairs. Those are going downstairs. Those are going with the stuff downstairs. And I don't need one twig. All right. Put the these in their place. And I think I can put the rest in there. I've got to have close to 20,000 runes at this point. I am rune healthy. Okay. Everything else should be able to go. I got a number 5, huh? No, this should go here. I guess I don't, huh? Weird. Doesn't look like I have room for that one. But I don't have room for the other one. Interesting. Put it over here. We've been putting a lot of the items that go into those chests over here because reasons, I suppose. Okay. And unfortunately, we're gonna need more golden arrows. Let's see. A little housekeeping. Let's see, crafting these. What's over here? Crafting more of those. Okay. All right. So put these in here, maybe? I'm trying to remember where I'm putting these things. But I have no idea where I'm putting the gold dust. I'll just put it downstairs. Looks like I'm lagging again. I gotta figure this out. This is freaking ridiculous. I think it's OBS. I think there's an update for OBS and I haven't made it yet. And it's probably mad at me because I haven't. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's see what we got. All right. So let's do this. Let's end it there because this is really irritating me that you are not getting a good experience with a game that you should get a good experience for, and it's a really good game. So let's quit here. Check out my channel. I've got a lot of content. Some coming tomorrow. I'm gonna try to find a little bit of time to put that one song about the AI memory crisis. It's a funny song, so I'm gonna have some fun with it, put it together, and probably publish it tomorrow just to see how people enjoy it. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And of course, I'm continually working on audio stories, and I'm currently working on 2. One I'm narrating, and one I'm testing. 11 labs to see how I can put together a serial, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do something in 11 Labs Studio so I can split it up. It should be all right, I think. There's going to be some editing I have. And the stories would be cooler if somebody would read instead of the first thing they think is good or the mispronunciation. Labs especially, but the audio creators, even Suno had this problem for a long time. It doesn't seem to have it now, but it used to. The word BOW and every time you wanted to use it for the bow, to bow, right? It would say to bow. And every time you wanted to say you have a bow, or the fighter has a bow. It's like, oh my god. And this is where AI needs to be trained to figure out the. It's interesting that the human mind, we just associate bow and bow as we're comprehending the sentence. It's intuitive almost. As we're reading the sentence, we don't make the mistake or hesitate on the word BOW to pronounce it in the way that we would. Pretty cool though. But AI is struggling, and I think that's because of how it's trained on comprehension. And it's funny because you'd ask it to do something for comprehension, and it's pretty good. Like summarize this for me, and you're like, wow, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Anyway, still working on some stuff. Hopefully, I'll publish that music sooner rather than later, and then we can have some fun in the comments because I thought it was a pretty funny song, and it's pretty good too. So hope you enjoy it. When you're watching this, have a good night or have a great day. And we'll do this all. I'll post if I'm going to stream tomorrow night on X. So it is Easter for me, so it's going to be one of those maybe, maybe. But until then, until the next time, which will be next Friday, if I don't do it tomorrow, maybe I might have an announcement coming up soon that will allow me more time to stream. But until then, we'll see you. Check out my X posts, and that'll tell you when we're streaming next. I'm crossing my fingers for tomorrow, but it's not guaranteed. With all that said, be safe, everyone.
A distant bell, a silent road, mist hangs heavy, tales untold. Lanterns flicker in the fog, shadows paint the walls, tired feet on winding logs. Night begins to fall, every mile behind us, every secret shown. We carry on uncertain, but we never walk alone. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. Ghostly laughter in the trees, memories on the breeze. What we find and what we lose are written in the leaves. Every dream that brought us through the misty night leads us to tomorrow, where the dawn will rise in light. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn clear and true. We leave our footprints in the cold and write our stories view. When the fog is lifted and the path is clear, every end's a beginning. We'll meet again right here. So keep a light for wandering souls, let hope burn